A real-life connection can have many different shades, but these days we've got them misguided and only grey pervades. As this me-first, flesh-thirst mentality invades, it gets you hot under the collar, but how quickly then it fades. I want something richer and deeper and fuller, something tough to tame, packed with life and rich array of colour. It's the red I start to go when I try to introduce myself. Dreamt this conversation, now I'm desperate to excuse myself, but you're kind and reassuring, so we talk for a while. And your silver necklace sparkles but still doesn't match your smile. It's your purple phone you scroll through as I try to be discreet, and ask if there's a night next week you'd maybe like to meet. There's momentary cultural conflict tinged with burgundy hue, when we had to disagree on how we rated Anchorman 2. With you around, nothing's ever beige or vanilla. You could make the most banal of films still feel like a thriller. Sat beside you on pub sofa, faded shade of maroon. Even 3-hour conversations still feel over way too soon. It's blue like how the blue of your eyes matches the blue of the skies. I'll match the blue of my socks with the blue of my tie when we get dressed up in first date finery. Black shirt slicker than an oil refinery. And that still doesn't compare to the nature of my view. 'Cause baby, lilacs, lilies, roses ain't got nothing on you. Yep, that sounded better in my head. It's orange like the source of some vitamin C. 'Cause I'm trying to be healthy and get fitter, you see. I've started drinking colourful smoothies, pear and plum, lemon and lime. Or drinking egg yolk mixtures, more akin to yellow slime. I'm tempted to jump on sunbeds, turn mahogany or tan, but we both know there's more to being your ideal man. Connection way beyond our looks, 'cause all that glitters ain't gold. And would our hearts still burn when we're withered and old? It's green like the freshly cut grass that we walk through, as I realise that there's no one in the world I'd rather talk to. When I hear your passion for justice and mercy, it's like your beauty just blooms. Already got me dreaming of sharing eggshell-painted rooms. Or we could just as easily go to live in distant foreign lands, where jasmine and saffron fill the air as we sit and dream of his plans. 'Cause I don't need pistachio bread spreads, or neatly packed lavender towels. I'll take whatever life brings as we chase the day that we vowed, how we both long to serve others, embodying his hands and feet, and no long-awaited sports car in Sion or Cerise could ever compare to seeing people meet with perfect peace. And whether white or brown, you see all human beings equal. All are worth the crimson flow that screams our dignity as people. That's what filled my mind in the days that went before. Hoped you wouldn't see how nervous I was, eyes trained to the floor. Everywhere was auburn as we kicked through autumn leaves. As I told you how I felt and asked you out standing by trees that had been there longer than either of us had been alive. Then you smiled, said you felt the same with such a life in your eyes. Now that we're together, it's hard to think of life without you. And it's not just the big things, I love little things about you. Like how when listing rainbow colours, you jump straight over to violet, completely forgetting indigo like you're running on autopilot. And it doesn't matter how many times I explain, you still forget that Richard of York gave battle in vain. Or the little creases on your nose when something makes you laugh, or the way that you say pass and class but still say Steffi Graf. And whether wearing princess shades, pink, peach and fuchsia locked in synergy, or doing sport in khaki joggers, you define your femininity. You wouldn't demand a ring of platinum or 24 carat, or 5-star French cuisine washed down with vintage Bordeaux claret, which is good because I doubt they'll ever be in my price range. Our drinks choices are more likely from the cider or soft drink with ice range. But your character outshines diamonds. You're a woman of integrity, the type of girl I'd dream would share a name and then a bed with me. Not just ostensibly, eventually I hope this is reality. All scarlet letters gone, now vows declaring love's finality. An ivory dress, a soft ash suit with salmon pocket square. Sartorial stylings aspiring to the feelings that we share. Hope, faith and love, joy and trust, as we know who is our keeper. Enhance each other like coffee and cream blended by the best barista. And we could explore my mother's roots across the Emerald Isles. Dive past coral reefs or swim through aqua flows for miles. Go see terracotta armies every moment could enthrall, but still the one I share it with would rank above it all. And even then our love would point us to the one who joined us first, the one who promises sequel beyond hospital and hearse. So now we've sailed across the breadth of our 50-colour ocean, but let's add just one more, the one that put these words in motion. There's no need for us to rush, it doesn't need to come on fast. It's the grey our hair both turns one day, because we've made things last.